the idea about building with a container is that a container already has a floor, walls, and a ceiling. All of that is already in place. You don't need to start to build from scratch. You already have a singular building block that serves as everything you want at this time. If you need more space, you just need to add another building block. Now, there are many ways, numerous ways for us to construct a container space. There are numerous ways to improve the space within a container. But the most advantageous reason for building with a container is speed. My name is Olaoluwa, and I am the CEO of Teen Spaces, where we build and sell container design, construction, architecture, and lifestyle. All of this started from seeing one in school. I went to school in England, and I saw one as a student accommodation where people were put into these places where they were already used as temporary accommodation for people that were homeless. Now, when these people have homes or they've been put into more permanent accommodation, these places, these container houses are free. No one uses them for anything. Now the government saw, oh, there are students coming in from abroad. Let's use these temporary structures or these structures that we have and use them and rent them out. And that's how I got myself into a container accommodation. And then I thought, how can I take this from what I saw in school and use it here in Lagos? Just given to the fact that Lagos is expensive, property is expensive, there's lack of land, there's lack of good property. If you're not buying expensive, then you can't buy at all. So that was basically what brought all of this together and gave us this idea. Many people will be thinking, what are the advantages or disadvantages of building with a container? We'll start first with the disadvantages. That's what people want to know. How bad can it get? We're in the tropics. It gets hot. The container is a metal box, as you can see. Metal conducts heat. A lot of people will be like, whoa, I can't live in a place like that. But then there's something called insulation. There are loads of ways you can insulate a container and take it from a heat box to a conducive space. We'll keep that as a range. Heat box to conducive space. Now, between that, there's a whole bunch of materials that you can use based on your budget on what you want. You can start with plywood board. You can insulate with plywood board and put an AC in there and it would function fine for an office, for a site office. But if you're moving up to more residential, more livable space, the way we look at it is when you're insulating a container, how much time is someone going to spend in the container? Is it going to be 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours? Just like with a commercial space, people will not live in it. That will now determine the level of insulation that you need to put within the space. Another advantage of using a container as a building is looked at as a semi-permanent structure, which can be made a permanent structure. A semi-permanent structure is a structure that you can relocate. You can literally relocate the property. Now, let me give you an example. Take a look at all our traders and artisans that build shops. I'm not saying they do the good things, but they build shops in places that are not allocated for shops. What happens at the end of the day? The government comes and clears them all out, damages their shops. I'm sure we've all seen pictures and videos of shops being damaged. Now, a lot of people have had their shops damaged 2, 3, 4 times, and they still go back and do the same thing. Now, what they can't do is they can't afford land. They can't afford good land that has high footfall to sell the goods. That's why they would always put their shops or pitch their tents on the sides of the road. Why not build your shop with a container? And then when the government comes, you carry your stuff and you move away. That is the biggest advantage here. So starting from a 40-foot container to a 20-foot container, and then our bespoke 10-foot containers. These units are movable. We literally build a base for them. We land them on the base. If anything happened, you can move the container away within the space of 1 hour. So if the government is coming and you needed to move your building, or you planned to move your building, then doing that you won't lose your investment. The idea here is to build something where you don't lose your investment when something goes wrong. It's just that to help you mitigate the risk of losing your investment. So the structure itself, when necessary, is movable. Basically, you come up to us and tell us, I need a shop for selling materials, selling wigs. We will run through a design with you for something that would work in view of where you plan to be. Once we've gotten that design done, then we can now work to what the cost of the design would be. What we do is more of a hand-holding exercise where we hand-hold you through the process, and you tell us, oh, this is what I want versus this is what I don't want. And then tailor that price to what you can afford. Now, everyone thinks that contain are mundane. How do you take something that's looked at as mundane on a day-to-day basis? Containers are an afterthought. How do you take that from an afterthought into luxury? My name is Olaoluwa Bamishile. I'm the CEO, Tin Spaces, where we sell container construction, design, architecture, and lifestyle.